Okay, I think we are recording. I see the microphone input going up and up and up as I talk, so that should work just fine. Let's do some desktop audio, background music maybe. Let's add that into the mix. I can see that happen over there. If I do call somebody on Discord, then I will pause the music perhaps, or try to balance it out a little bit. I have no idea how this is gonna work. I'm gonna keep an eye on Discord now for a little bit. Okay. We will start momentarily. Let's just give people a little bit of time to join. In the meantime, I will go to my Twitter feed and throw the address out there. Twitter. Doing a Twitch live stream of some Minecraft gameplay while waiting for a guest appearance. I think that's how I have to do that. It's time to double check what's going on Twitch while I prepare slowly for everything. I see audio. I see the video. Yep, Twitch is telling me that I'm streaming. I'm getting a beautiful advertisement right now. If you do get ads on this channel, they're not mine. They're ads from Twitch. I don't want them. If you see this on YouTube, by the way, I'm recording it over OBS, so this is not live for you. Twitch has a little bit of a heads up there. And YouTube will be posted later, probably, unless the recording doesn't go well. But that's besides the point. Let me test the audio. Recording doesn't go well. Yeah, I can hear myself on the feed, so that's great. I'll pause the feed, so I'll save some bandwidth and keep an eye on the chat there. Let's see. If you want to chat, join our Discord. If you're on our Discord, join the game. If you want to play where I play, it's not possible, it's single player. And we will start a single player world soon. This is the latest snapshot, Minecraft 19W9A. Is that the latest one? I think so. I think that's the one from a couple of days ago with the note blocks. So that's pretty cool. You can tell this is 1.14 because the backdrop has changed. It's the new NPC village design, so that's pretty awesome. Graphics are fancy, distance is 12. Well, we're streaming. Should we make this 8 for now? Just to help out with the stream a little bit. I haven't really made a big interface scaling, so it's easy to read on the stream. Clouds off. Well, let's keep those on. It's kind of nice, I think. All particles, channels, mid map, everything is fine. This is okay. No resource packs. Audio, weather is turned down a bit. Creatures is about less than 50%. We don't need the growling all the time, but it's a nice indicator. Other stuff is semi-balanced. Voice and speech, where is that actually being used for? Snooper settings, okay. Controls are all default. Let's create a new world. in a second and keep an eye on things, to be honest. We should post to Discord soon that we're streaming. The audio, the music is through Epidemic Sound, by the way. I got an extended creator's license, thank you Epidemic Sound, and the link to them are listed below the video. Is listed. I'm already stumbling on my words. Great. 14. Hardcore. More world options. Seed. What should we do as a seed? Well, my name is Mr. Flores. Let's try that. Structures on. World type. Super flat. No. Large biomes. Yeah, it could be cool. Amplified. Oh boy. Nope. Do we go with large biomes? I think large biome would be kind of nice. It keeps exploring a little bit more fun. No cheats, no bonus. This is all good. Alright. I was kind of hoping that on Discord the stream would be published by now. So I'm gonna leave it open for here for now. Yeah, there we go. Alright, the stream upload is a healthy 3000 kilobytes per second, and we are at 30 TPS, pretty stable. CPU is only 10-15%, so that's pretty cool. And that's with recording, with hosting, with doing this and the other. So doing everything at the same time, and it's still running at 1080p. That's okay. I'm fine with that. I got some grapes here. What we're waiting for right now is just getting people from Twitch to follow up on the notification, and YouTube the same, and that what I've posted on Twitter, give people a little bit of time to jump in the channel. And in these 5 minutes that I'm live now, I can figure out if something can go wrong or not. There we go, I got the grapes. Got some nice grapes here. I can numb on some grapes. God. At some point, we will invite one of my friends into the call and discuss 1.14 while I just kind of walk around in the game. So, nothing too special. Okay. Hey there everybody, my name is Mr. Flores. I play as Mr. Flores in Minecraft, and this is the latest snapshot of 1.14. I kind of want to start a hardcore session that I just walk around in. If I die, I die. It's just a fun experience. This is the new 1.14 snapshot, the latest one from a couple of days ago, where they introduced new note blocks, by the way. Check out my other video on youtube.com/MrFlores to find out all about those note blocks. But for now, I just kind of want to play a little bit of Minecraft, let you look over my shoulder as I do, and hopefully it will be fun. I want to start a survival hardcore, where getting food and surviving is a little bit more difficult than the normal setting. But it will be cool to see the new world. So we're going to start a new world with a new seed. The seed is Mr. Flores, so if you like this world and you want to play it yourself, then go to single player, create a new world, set hardcore, give it a name, set the seed to Mr. Flores. Nothing I can do besides just create, which will show you the new 1.14 world generation loading screen, where it's loading up everything and it looks kind of weird. I'm not really sure I'm a fan of this, but hey, it's something new. And world generation should finish any second now, and then we can join, which is pretty cool. And here we are. Is the sun coming up? Yes, that's great. Well, we already have some food here, so I think since we're in hardcore, that's not a bad thing to do. Get a little bit of backup food. Oops. I don't know how this is gonna perform because I'm running this on my own system while streaming and recording it. So this could go super fast or super slow, and I don't think it's gonna go super fast. It is a snapshot build, it's still pretty new. So we just have to go through the paces and accept how it is. Yeah, it has a little bit of lag to it, but whatever. I made the interface nice and big so everybody can see what is going on. In a couple of minutes I will call one of my friends and discuss this game, this new version. Should I be nice or should I keep the... I'm gonna keep what I pick up for now. Alright, let's make this easier for me. Let's be safe. That's always handy. Let's be able to get iron and coal and have a shovel. That's also handy. And of course, an axe. And I'll just have some leftover stuff. I kind of prefer my interface to be sort of like this. I don't know why. Well, piggies, I gave you the opportunity to kind of run away, but here we go. One thing that I spotted in the corner of my eye, over there, is a ship. Don't tell me that I already have loot, which when you play hardcore is pretty awesome. Ships have been introduced in 1.13, that is not a 1.14 feature. But they are pretty cool. Hey, turtles! They're so cool. Nothing here. Oh, there it is. Jackpot. What a... I thought this was hardcore. I got diamonds. I got lapis for enchanting. And I got, this is silly. Well, there could be another chest, right? There could be two chests, but I feel like I have a little bit too much luck here, so. All right, well, one thing that I always do is kind of go north. So that's that way. All right. Let's first get some stuff though. If I can hit it. You want to know why I don't play PvP? Just watch me kill an animal and you'll know why. Although they react a little slow, so doesn't feel too smooth. Alright. Well, the score of today is 1 diamond. And I can make, let's say, 2 pickaxes, and I can enchant something if I want. And I even have more iron than I thought I did. I could place down the crafting table and get a little bit more iron out of this. Alright. This is fine. Do I have enough for a boat? I do. My goal is kind of to explore this 1.14 new snapshot world and find some new things in there. Discover a couple of new blocks, for example. Oh, it would be nice if there's iron and stuff here. Well, let's at least get a furnace out of this. Oh, here's Paul. It sure does speed things up when you find everything you want nearby. You'd think that for a hardcore mode that this sort of stuff should be a lot harder. A lot more difficult to figure out. That you'll be exploring for 5 minutes and food should be rare and all that stuff, but you can tell that the game has been adjusted to be kind to younger audiences. So yeah. Oh, well, maybe here. Even if in hard mode, if just walking around would tremble and collapse this and has a chance of killing me, that would be kind of interesting. But nope. The advancements or achievements, whatever they're called, are just rolling in. Ah, we're good. Let's have a look at those turtles. Gosh, doesn't it look cool that we have kelp and fish and seagrass? That's kind of nice. Oh wait, we can now kill the fish as well, right? Oh. Why can't I hit it? Oh. That's pretty cool. 3 XP levels, that should be nice for an enchantment table. If we find a village, which I should aim for, then we will be safe and maybe there will also be nice things there. Turtles are awesome. So happy they're in the game. I have a feeling we might have to swim or whatever, and I of course used my third piece of wood to make that boat. So this might change my plans a little bit. That's okay. One of the things that I like about this stuff is that we can adapt and just enjoy all this stuff. Yeah, there's a swimming turtle. I mean, there's wood over there. I could get there, but who knows what's nearby, right? No, I don't think there's much more nearby. There's another ship over there, or is that... Can't quite tell, to be honest. Looks like a ship to me. A shipwreck. Okay. I'll go get some wood for a boat and swim north. Swim. What do you do in a boat? You don't swim with a boat. Travel north, I guess. It sounds like the music playlist is over as well, so I'm going to use this opportunity to check Discord and invite Vloop, who is there. All right, let's go give him a call. Do, 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 do.
Hello, my friend.
Ah, we have him on the call. Hey, hi there. I am
Hi there,
streaming.
how are you?
I'm fine. I'm streaming and I am recording,
Oh,
just so you know.
uh-huh.
Uh-huh. And I'll introduce you to the audience of millions that are watching. um, this is Vloop,
Hello.
VLOOP. He's from Brazil, so we'll see how long his
Yep.
internet will hold up.
It's not already.
Oh boy. All right. How are you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm in a single player world 1.14, and
Nice.
I'm just running in hardcore, going around from wherever I
Wow.
spawn to north, and maybe I'll run
Mm-hmm.
into a village and check out some of the new blocks. And that's kind of why
Nice.
I wanted to give you a poke on the Discord, because I
Mm-hmm. You
wanted to
told me.
see what your opinion is about 114, and if you are looking forward to something specific, or maybe you have no interest in it at all. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
So,
No,
you played it yet?
I have played a few, a little bit,
A little bit.
not too much.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
but yeah, I have seen the all the new blocks and the new things that there are, like the loom and the new tables and crafting and the stone cutter and everything.
Yeah.
I'm definitely excited about it.
Yeah, same here. 1.12 was really cool because it introduced finally something new, and 1.13 gave us the big water update, aquatic update. So we had
Mm-hmm.
a lot of new stuff that really changed the biomes, and that really helped, of course. But
Mm-hmm.
1.14 is taking it yet again to the next level, in my opinion. It's kind of crazy what they've added so far, and I too am very excited about it.
Yeah, and I can also see a balance on 1.14, that it's not only an update for builders, but it's also an update for players. I mean, there are new
Yeah,
blocks and there are new stuff to do with new blocks and new things that is very nice. It's like really balanced.
yeah.
So in one hand you
Adventuring
have
is gonna
the
be
new walls and the new slabs.
yeah,
Yeah, in the other
definitely.
hand you have the villagers and everything.
I think that if you like adventure, that the game has something new to offer with the updated villages and the raids and
Yeah.
that sort of stuff. And if you're a
Hmm.
PvPer, you have like more, potions and enchantments, and like the crossbow is new. If you're just
Hmm.
into building, there's loads of new stuff. Like from all, even the new blocks have interesting textures that are. It's already crazy on YouTube to see what people are doing with things like the
Hmm.
bell or the cutting stone or whatever. Right? There's suddenly uh, detailed blocks that we can use for awesome stuff.
Hmm. And funny thing is, the other day when it was, I have the number of the date here. It was on the 25th of February, which was yeah, last Monday. Hmm.
Okay.
I was doing something on creative. I'm going to share the picture with you. I was just like experimenting with the new blocks and everything, and then I had an unexpected visit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was just like on creative, building stuff, like testing new things, testing
Yeah,
new
yeah,
blocks
yeah.
and some stuff, and then uh, one of those wonder villagers with two alpacas, two
Oh, really?
alpacas, yeah, decided to show at the door.
That is very cool. Yeah, I'll definitely
Yeah.
check out that picture, and if you tweet it, I'll retweet it later.
Uh-huh.
It'll be cool. I'm just kind of running without too much food in the desert. I'm down to 3 hunger. I'm in hardcore,
Yeah, I
right?
see
So I
that.
don't mind pushing it a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and if I get killed, then so be it. It's all part of it. I could just start another world, I guess. But
Mm-hmm.
it's interesting how the game has slowly changed over the last couple of years from
Mm-hmm.
even pre-stable when we were all playing in beta, that it was actually pretty hard to build something and it was pretty hard to survive. And I'm playing hardcore right now, and I spawned nearby a ship with a loot box in it, and it had a diamond in it, so I'm good for, I don't really have to go mining for that diamond now. It
Mm-hmm.
feels like
Yeah, I was
there's
I was wondering where that diamond came from.
it was from a chest in a ship.
Nice.
Yeah, and but it so in a way it's easy because they've slowly adjusted to not just support players that like playing and that grow with the
Mm-hmm.
game. So there's always something new, so to say. But that what is in the game is also easy for a younger audience. And I don't know how well balanced it is because for me, I don't know. I kind of click. I could make it easy and go in creative and just fly around the world, of course. So
Mm-hmm.
a young person could do this if they're not into survival. But even in hard mode, it's not really that difficult. I was kind of hoping that things like hard mode would mean that less ships might spawn, right, or less loot boxes, or they're empty, or
Yeah, yeah.
things like that. It's not too difficult to survive, and even now when I'm in the desert, open field, and now that I say that, I'll jinx it and there will be mobs around me in a minute. But I don't feel the urge to dig myself in. Whereas back in the day when it was night, boom, you had mobs around you, and you better quickly
Mm-hmm.
dig a hole in the ground because that creeper is gonna
Mm-hmm.
blow you up and all your stuff. And I'm just running around in hardcore or hard mode or whatever, and it's safe so far.
Nice.
So it's nice, but I don't mind the challenge either. And I'm kind of wondering what your opinion is about balancing the game out for a young audience when we all know, like you and I, we're not 15, and a lot of our friends are
Mm-hmm.
over 25 that play this game as well. So how do you see that?
I think that the game has it also like really well balanced because it is not it's about the style of the game. It is not a game about killing zombies and shooting
No, I
phantoms and
agree
things
with that
like
as
that.
well. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, this is like a something that goes on a secondary, let's say on a secondary gameplay. I
Hmm.
think the most important, which is the building part of it, of the thing, is already like best. One of the things that I definitely notice is that everybody hates phantoms
Yeah.
because we have to sleep, right? We cannot build at night anymore. We have to sleep.
You have to sleep. But okay, but that's
Yeah.
a fair point. It's easy now because it's my first night, right? So
Uh
maybe I'm
huh.
just thinking I'm safe and the game is drawing me in. And back in the day, it was either it's scary or it's not, or it's easy or it's tough. And maybe it's
Uh
a
huh.
little bit better balanced than we might actually give it credit for. Like
Yeah.
you say, that if we're focused on building and that sort of stuff, it's actually a little more difficult if you have these not just a zombie and a creeper, but we have husks and strays and phantoms, and danger is coming from all directions.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this villager pillager update is very interesting as as a way of like taking it yet again to the next level where stuff that's inside of the game, like those NPC villages, that while you're safe there, it can get raided. I don't know how that will really impact the player, But it's fun to be part of that village and work on building a defense and all that sort of stuff. I don't
Yeah.
know. I think it's very interesting that the game is evolving and not just adding new blocks, right? Not just
Yeah.
another build block or another TNT thing or another
Yeah. It's
weapon.
not only that. It's
So
not only that. Yeah. It's
yeah,
it's also the whole gameplay, which is nice.
yeah, I think so.
I,
Yeah.
I don't know what they're going to do about the villagers, because I have been told that maybe they are going to, once that they are like, once you have done all the trades with them, I believe that they are going to block and not come back anymore. I don't know if they are going to tweak this or leave it the way it is.
What's your
But
opinion? Do you think that a villager, once it's completely unlocked and you can get all the traits that, it should be more realistic, almost like a villager has a backpack of stuff, and once it's done trading, the backpack is empty and you just can't get more items from it? I kind of
well,
like that.
speaking of, yeah, but speaking of realism, a villager has a place to live. Yeah, so he's always like, if he's a trader, if he's a
Hmm.
business person, he will always have stuff.
That is a
And
good, yeah, that is very true.
yeah, yeah, especially because they live in a village, so they supposedly have, their crops, they have everything available for us. And yeah, if we have to speak of realism, like, where do they get those emeralds? But
Yeah,
anyway, I think I really think that they should keep the villagers the way they are, and like fill in the random the wanderer villager for something special like this. Like, once he's locked, and that's all and everything.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree.
Because this is,
And
yeah,
what
this is only
about
going
some
to cause.
villagers just randomly having a chance of having a limit that when you open it up for a trade that it says like, a little counter that you can only trade 4 times or something.
Hmm.
That
Yeah,
that
for like
or
a
that it
few of
says like
them.
I have 50 emeralds and you kind of have to be smart about what you trade because it can only give you back
Hmm.
50 emeralds.
Yeah, sure.
I don't
Well,
know. That would be
for that, like
interesting.
a random, yeah, a few villagers, it will be okay. I wouldn't mind, but it is already kind of hard to get what you want or what you need. Like, when you go finding a villager, that has the mending book and something like that, or something, because we don't really need, um I don't know. I think it would be cool to keep them the way they are. Yeah, it's already very hard for us to like breed villagers and have them, doing all the stuff, and
Yeah,
it is
yeah,
already
yeah.
complicated. I think it would be cool to have them, to keep them the way they are, instead of making it more difficult.
Oof. I found a gold apple, emeralds, bones.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to be careful because I can't forget that there is TNT here, so I'll have to break
Hmm.
that. I'll just grab what I can grab.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
also don't let the blocks fall on the trapdoor. There you go. You broke it.
It's interesting to think about. Here, enchanted golden apple. That's crazy. I'll
Hmm.
just
It's a
trade.
notch apple.
Yeah, enchanted golden
Nice.
apple and 2 gold. But this is hardcore. This is what I mean. How balanced is it that I just first night I'm set. This isn't really survival at this point, right?
Yes, some hardcore things are like, they are easier, like a compensation for everything that may happen.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was an easy temple to take over,
Hmm.
and it's day again. But I'm just kind of smelting things. All right. One thing to make it a little more difficult for myself is that not this direction. That I kind of have these mini goals for myself that I just want a couple of tools, a couple of inventory things, and then once my inventory is full, I'm forced to make a choice to leave things behind. What is more important to me? What can I actually dump? And what is smart to take with me in case I die or whatever? And I find that interesting, as well as always traveling north, because it just forces me to pick a direction and just go with it and see what happens. So it's interesting. I like a game like this. I don't know why, but after all these years, Minecraft is still very interesting to me. Uh-oh.
Hello.
You still there?
It happened.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought we lost you. I thought there goes the internet.
Yes, it is. It is the internet.
All right.
So you were saying?
No, I was talking about that the game keeps being interesting. Like we mentioned, we're not young players anymore, but it's still fun to learn all the new stuff and whatever. We have enough fun with all the gameplay, so it's nice that there's always more in this game and that it keeps evolving into something that is very interesting.
Yes, it is.
It makes me want to keep playing over and over every day almost. It's crazy. I'm just continuing north now.
Go for it.
Yeah. What do you think about the discussion that's kind of going on about there are now more chests or containers like barrel and stuff like that, and crafting tables? There's that new crafting table, and there's a faster blast furnace. People are saying that there's a danger that a new version isn't just about new items, but instead of, updating existing items, they're just basically sort of saying like, oh, we'll just add another chest. Oh, we'll just add another shulker box type or whatever. Like, is there a danger that we'll have too many things that are basically doing the same stuff? It's hard to tell. There's no noise on Discord to hear Vloop's internet connection die or not. So I don't know. Are you still there? No, I think we lost him. Oh, I think we lost him. Let me check Discord real quick. It's gone, isn't it? Yep, no, he's gone. Well, that was the end of my little chit-chat with Vloop. Then my goal is to... He'll be back. The call is open on Discord. He can just slide back into that call. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna run. I can run now a little faster because I have food that I cooked.
My friend.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I want to say actually goodbye because I think I'm facing like pretty very big difficulties in here with the internet and everything.
We'll say goodbye properly then. Oh, I just fell into something. Yeah, I'm very sorry to hear that your internet connection just isn't up to par for a stable experience. Is that a nice way to say it? Nope, he's gone again. Okay, I'm gonna say bye to him on Discord real quick. Hopefully, when the game is idle, I won't die. I should be fine here. 1 second. Yep. Alright, there we go. Well, that was my buddy Vloop. We play with each other on Minecraft every day, and well, we try every day. Like you notice, his internet isn't the best in Brazil, where he's from. It cuts out once in a while, which is very unfortunate. But we try. We stay motivated and positive about doing something with Minecraft. We build together. We share ideas. We talk about new stuff like we do on this stream just now. And he's been very helpful, really cool builder, and helps new players on our server a lot. And that server, by the way, is 1moreblock.com. So If you want to play 1.13 survival, we have a 1.13.2 server on onemoreblock.com. So feel free to join. I'm gonna keep going north until I hit an NPC village, and I'll talk about that then for a little bit. Kind of want to eat those apples. I think they're pretty cool. I'm gonna eat an apple. I'll just... Oh yeah. There we go. I'm still going north, right? Yep, alright. Whoa, we can speed in the boat now? Like, this is just forward. How do I not know this? And now I press the run button. And it speeds it up dramatically. I didn't even know that was possible. There you go. Whoa, there's all sorts of stuff in the water. But we've done the water streams. Get it? We've done the aquatic update water exploration stream, so I'm not gonna waste time on that. I'm kind of trying to focus on the 1.14 stuff. But boy, is the world a lot nicer in 1.13. I really think it's pretty cool that we have all these new things. We got grindstones, we got barrels. Let's just go through a list real quick. Let me go through a list of stuff. There's bamboo, we have barrels and bells and blast furnaces and campfires and cartography tables. We got composters, smithing tables and fletching tables. We have flowers, grindstones, jigsaw blocks, lanterns, lecterns, looms. We got new note blocks, we got scaffolding, really cool. We got colored signs, we have different slabs again, we got smokers. We have different stairs, we have stone cutters, we got sweet cherry. Ooh, cherry bushes would be nice in 1.15. Sweet berry bushes, we have some walls, which we will show in the NPC city. They're really cool. We have new banner patterns, we have crossbows. There are new dice maybe? I don't know, I have to look into that. There's leather armor for horses that you can dye, so you can have a red leather horse armor, which is really cool. There are new spawn eggs because there are new mobs, of course, like cats, fox, panda, pillager, ravager, the trading llama, the wandering trader. There is something really cool called suspicious stew. The suspicious stew is really cool. You don't know what it is, and when you eat it, it could restore saturation or other things. You have regeneration, you could get wither from it actually. There's all sorts of stuff. Anyways, we'll get into the details of what is what in another video. There are sweet berries, of course. I already talked about some of the mobs, but there is a new moose room. There is now a way to get a brown moose room, and that is so cool. The pandas are really awesome. We'll definitely do a video about that. You can do raids on cities with those ravages and pillagers and stuff. That's basically what the update is about. There are new like NPC villages, of course. The villagers also have a new profession. I think there's a mason and a wandering trader profession or something. World generation has changed. There are bamboo forests now. There's a pillager outpost area. The new villages in snowy tundra villages. There's zombie villages. It's all sorts of stuff. I think there are even villages that are abandoned. Maybe that's the zombie villager. No, I think there are NPC villages that when you get there, it looks like abandoned or raided. It looks really cool. There's a bad omen status effect. That is cool. Anyway, there's just so much that they've added. It's crazy. It really is just crazy. And there we go. And that's why I like just a single update. And it came here pretty darn fast. 1.13, we're still getting used to it. We're finally kind of running it stable on everything. And then the snapshots of 1.14 are rolling out. This is not a stable release. This is a snapshot, but it is pretty cool. And together with getting used to 1.13 and then learning about 1.14, it's as if it's one huge update. And I think that is just super cool. I don't know why I want to kelp. Okay, anyway, I can use it for furnace, I guess. But what I want to find are those new villages, because they look pretty cool. And I picked a large biome for world generation if you were here when I started. And that's fine, because it means that we have some exploring to do, and I kind of like that. I don't want to just run into it within a minute, you know. I kind of want to see something of this world. Oh, look at that. We're about to have a tsunami or something. Well, we're back at land. I don't want to go rock climbing, so I'll go around it. World generation looks really cool. Whoa, look at down there. That's so awesome. This is really awesome. I just love these updates. I think they're super cool. Anyway, I'll just get stranded. There we go. We're at night, so I'll get my little sword out. And continue my little quest. I'll try to speed it up a little bit, but you know, it's live. I can't do a time lapse, so. Oh, should I? Oh, I can get a bed and sleep maybe, and speed up the night that way. I need 3 wool and 3 sheep here. Uh-oh. There we go. Let's do this. Okay. Let's dig ourselves in a little bit. Organize and change it into day, but safe. Let's get this stuff going. There we go. I don't need, this needs to be 3 high. I don't want to kill myself and stuff. Alright. Progress. I don't need those right now. There we go. Let's create a bed. Ta-da! Am I seeing through the world because of this? That's not nice. Alright, I don't need that bed. I can leave that behind. But I wouldn't mind this stuff. And wouldn't mind a little bit more food. I think I'm good on food. I don't have to take this with me. God, here you go. Plus I'd rather have this food. And I want my boat. Alright. Here's more food. Hello, food. Ding. Let's continue our quest for land with villages. Music, that's also nice. Let's just play something else on that playlist. I don't know what to play. What should I pick? I'll just randomly pick something. There we go. Looks like there might be more over there. There's just loads of stuff in the water here. It's crazy. This is some awesome land generation. I should do a video where we have the berserk or whatever it's called, that crazy landscape. The one that says, so instead of a flat world or default, that we go with, I don't know, I don't think it's called berserk. Gotta be careful that that lava isn't out, it's not gonna hit me. In the meantime, I'm gonna keep my eye open for NPC village. Hello, piggies.
Baby, I'm not playing around. I mean every little word. I can't get you out of my mind. Oh, baby, every curse like a new adventure, pulling me into the center closer. Yeah, baby, I'm not playing around. I mean every little word. I can't get you out of my mind.
Gotta find I think we found something new here. I think that's the raid tower. And I have a feeling they won't be friendly to me, to be honest. So let's see how that goes. This is where I die. That's so cool. You guys see that? It's spread out as well. That's kind of nice. Looty loots here. I also don't know really if this implies that there is stuff nearby. I don't know how friendly they are towards me. Cool. There's the dude. I have no protection, by the way. If I die, I die, right? Yep, there's a crossbow. That's pretty nifty. Tripwires, don't need that. I can always make that, but food is always handy. This is so cool, this raid tower. Should I leave before they come back? I don't know. Anyway, we found something new. That's pretty nifty. Can I get past that? That's cool. These banners. Oh, I was hoping I could see that. Hold on. New banners there. That's awesome. Would have been cool if it had a beast. I have no idea if these scary dudes are like angry towards me as well or only villagers. Talking about 113, by the way, how many of you do actually go out and find shipwrecks just for the buried treasure to get Heart of the Sea and other goodies? I wonder how common that is. This spruce area is pretty. I really like it. World Generation is so much nicer than, let's say, 1.9 or something. I like the variety, different heights, different types of trees, lots more ferns. Even the pothole and cobble here, it's cool. I really like how it just works out. Feels good. An NPC village here would be fantastic. If I was flying, I would probably have found one, but it's easy to overlook now, of course. When in 113, it's nice in the aquatic update that you can find loot chests way more, and just how we have loot chests in the end and in the overworld, now we have them in the water as well. And you just saw in 114, we actually have them at the outposts for the villagers or whatever. So that's kind of cool. Oh, this still happens apparently. Stuff floating. That's a shame. No, I kind of wonder. Talk about that in a YouTube video actually. wait for the next snapshot before I go into that. Never mind. I'm just running around until I find an NPC village, as I said a million times. And if you are bored watching me do that, and I'm sorry, you can go to onemoreblock.com, the IP or the host for the server, and play in 1.13. And you can unbore yourself by playing survival with my other friends. Pretty cool. I just love exploring this, and I don't mind if you guys look over my shoulder, so I turned on the live stream. I have to say, I'm digging that the biomes are large. You might have to have a vote on the website that when we go to 1.14 and we introduce a new wilderness world, a new wild, that we vote to have it a large biome. And regardless of what we have already, they are their own little worlds. It would be nice if we could run that. Oh, here's something new, by the way. Ooh, did you hear that sound? Oh boy. Let's move this around. That's an interesting sound. Huh. Funny. Can I eat these? Is that a bad idea? No. Alright. Oh, I thought I saw something. Wolves! Doggies! Not hardcore. They're not... Oh, here we go. Fox. Spotted one. If I had berries, you'd be more friendly towards me, huh? You can't tame them, but they are scared, right? So if you have berries, I think, they can become less scared. So that's probably why I run into berries first. There you go, the game is balanced. Pretty cool. Alright, foxes, they're part of the game. The sun is going under, and I think north is there. I was not wrong. I also really like that we have these flowers now, the cornflower. They're really cool. I love the blue color. I really like it. Alright, let's get that village now. I want an NPC village. Oh, I can get a little bit more coal, to be honest. Shouldn't waste too much on it. I don't want to get too surprised, because if this is the third night, now I don't have a bed or wool. Oh, here we go. Found the village. We're good. Alright, that means can I 1, 2. Not a third sheep around, huh? It has to be the same color though, that's the problem. Alright. Let's warn them. Very cool. I love the bell. So awesome. There's a brewing stand now here. If it wasn't there already, I don't remember. Don't go to church that much. What? There he is. These spawn now in every NPC village. So that warns the villagers and he will protect. That's really cool. This is a pretty big village. There's a cat. So awesome. Gosh, I love this update. The houses look good. They look more modern. It's almost like we're like 1500s or something. Before all the mechanical stuff. Villages, they look different. There's a bed. Let's just take advantage of that. The houses look like they're a little bit more modern. And the villages themselves look updated. Really nice. Oh, I only have 9. Sorry. No, I don't want to trade with you. I'm sorry. No, it's mine. Those 3 are mine in case I need another knight. Although this is... Oh, there it is. Houses use modern blocks, stripped wood. They have beds in every room, so it's fine. I don't have to worry about it. I think I'm good. That's the thing though, that's what I mentioned, that it feels like it's a little easier. Oh, efficiency, shuffle. This is so cool. Look how, hey doggy. This is water and a ravine, and then we have the wood here as a little bridge. That is some really fancy, more defined here, really fancy way of doing this. I really love that. And that things aren't complete, that it looks more weathered, that just provokes me to live in a village like this, to tweak it up, freshen it up, turn it into something, make things more defined. I really like it. I should probably eat. I'm just exploring these houses. They're still old-fashioned, but now they have like mossy there, and they have glass paints, and they're using newer stuff. Colored beds, for example. And every other big house, I think, has a bit of a purpose. Here, even double doors. There is one. Look at that. What are these called again? A smithing table. No idea what to do with them yet. That might not be functional yet. I think you can use them as fuel in a furnace, but whatever. And maybe the villagers use them, but not us just yet. But look how high it is. It's like a nice 4 high. You can start putting stuff down there and hide some chests, and it's just so cool. I really like that all this stuff is updated, even upside down stairs there to make it look cooler. I'll keep saying it. I really like it. Here, look at this. Remember how the other one just has a square? This kind of just wraps around it, really turns it into its own type of building. Things are sideways instead of just the fold up. It's way more interesting. How you doing? Oh, this is so cool. How do people not get inspired? I see this and all I want to do is just build, build, build. Really nice. Finally, a village. Goal achieved. How far did we walk? 1,000 and 5.5 on the other one. So we've gone semi-diagonal on Z. That's kind of cool. I like it. Does this one have an upstairs, or is that an illusion? Let's go check it out. How do I get up there then? No, it's not an upstairs. Let's break it and discover what's going on there. Nope, it really isn't. It just looks like there's a second level because of that. Looks like we can walk there. It's nice. We could customize that for a second level. It even goes around corners. Did you notice that? You see this? Doesn't just... It actually breaks off in the corner. So, very cool. Every type of NPC village, by the way, so this one is just here. But if you go to a spruce or a winter or whatever, they all have their own little type. You can recognize that they're part of that biome, and that's so awesome. Wait, am I going the right way? No, that's north. Alright, let's be more risky and just run through stuff and see what we can get into. Oh, baby wolf! There's fox! Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sold. I am throwing money at the monitor right now. That is just the best. Baby foxes! Baby foxes! That's so awesome. Yeah, I can't stop playing. I just want a little bit more and more every time. If it wasn't that I kind of want to, you know, end the stream in a couple of minutes, I would stream just building that survival thing. I will build... No. See? Okay, I'm overexcited. I'm gonna make mistakes. I would stream building that NPC village in survival just to see what we can do and try out some new design tricks and take it to the next level, but kind of want to have a break and not be too difficult. This hardcore thing and no angry mobs loaded whatsoever. I saw some drowned and a skelly, and that's about it. I haven't seen any other craziness. Oh, look at this. So cool. And it's not dirt, it's just grass as well. It's nice. Huh? Huh? Market stalls. There's the bell. Doink. You know, I have to say this. I understand that people just go and do this. They're like, oh, there's a bell, I want it, and they'll take it. That's what people do, right? But why aren't they provoked to stay in the village for like a Minecraft week and make the most of it, help build the server up to something prettier, rather than one short, rather than making it ugly or something. I can get rid of those. Why do people have to grieve and destroy and be negative and make things ugly when they want to play in a game where things are cool? If they want things to be cool, doesn't that mean that they want it to be pretty and everything? Why do they want it to be crazy and kill all the villages and stuff like that? There we go. I don't know. I think that if you have a nice world and you all work as a community on it, you can end up with an amazing server. And the more awesome it looks, the more people will join and build more awesome things as well. And the less negative players and griefers and cheaters you'll have. It's not always about just achieving something. It's community and gameplay. Apples, apples. Is there a second layer? Why do I always think there's a second layer? I don't know. So you can draw it and then still walk around and then right click to shoot it. Alright. I'm learning how to do this stuff. This is a little weird. Alright, there's the stone cutter. Can we use stone cutter to make smooth stone? Ha! You're just cleric or something. Leather worker. I can use 4, I can use pants. Drop this for a second. Did I pick it up yet? Oh, nice. Well, let's go get some leather then. How much did I need? 12 emeralds. No, I'm not gonna go trade. I got better things to do, right? Do I? Do I really? Wow, a complete house. Flowers, a little backyard with pigs in it. Oh, look at this, they did it! The smoker doesn't have the ugly blocks, it actually has this. Oh my god, we were just on Discord, on the Minecraft Discord, talking about this with them, and I said, really? Why do you use these full blocks? It looks kind of ugly. And I posted a picture of this and got some positive reviews on it. And now in the game, in the new snapshot, it actually has it. I don't want to say I'm responsible for it, I just want to say that I'm really happy that it makes more sense to have this on top of it rather than a full block of terracotta or whatever. So, yeah, cool. That's a nice one. Okay, logic. Nice job, Mojang. Hey, buddy, I kind of want to crash here for a second. Don't look at me sleep, you weirdo. Gosh. Alright, I don't need this. This is always handy. I'll eat this first before I eat that. Need to make some space. Maybe you don't happen to have that, huh? Let's see if this one did. No. Alright. We'll just live here for a sec. And use... How would this look? Alright. Gonna make something else. No, this is all nice. Put that on. We're good. Where is north? It's over there. Let's find another biome. If I get one more leather, I can actually... Nope, still 3. Even better. 5. That's fine. Alright, so another one I can make, a loom. Alright, fine, whatever. And there we go. No, I don't need this one. Dump that. Ah, picked it up. Whatever. I got it. Right. Let's see if I'm any good at this. So you draw. Alright. Did I hit 2 of them? Nah. I don't know if I'd rather have a normal bow, but this sure is a cool addition. Another house. So first I can't find an NPC, then I'm like willing to let it go and move on. And now in this plains biome, there were 3 pretty close together. Unless I'm that stupid and I'm walking back, but I think this is the new one. Yeah, this is totally new. There we go. Yeah, this is a more complete village. I can sleep here as well. Right, so this one actually has a dock, so to speak. We have an area for the mobs to, you know, get your little mobs in there. Got a farm thingy with a composter, that's the word. We got a nice big house here. This is crazy. Look at this place. This is like family stuff. Hey, what's up, buddy? More apples. See, this is hard mode, and there hasn't been any risk yet. That's my only gripe. It just doesn't feel. There's a new one, the blast furnace. All right, let's test that one. Let's see what this does. Can I use this? No, it's for the other stuff, huh? All right. It's like there's no real danger. This is just easy right now. There's no mobs just constantly hanging around and stuff. So I don't know if that's just related to the snapshot, but God, it does look good though. Look at this. It's the center of town, couple of bells. Oh, can I shoot it now? Nope. Something went wrong here. But a little bit more exciting, oh my god moments would be nice, to be honest. Ah, here's the cauldron, smooth stone. I feel like I'm just raiding the place. More cauldrons. Ah, very nice. Get rid of that. I don't need it. No enchantment table yet, though. That's something they're keeping aside. Very nice. I like it. Cool beans. These NPC villages are amazing. Okay, so here's my idea. What if you have a group of people that expands a town like this, a village, into a bigger town? Okay, so you got something cool. And then when we have a map, so you can see where is what, we can say, how about we craft a road to each other with a connection point in the middle. That would be really nice, I think. Then you can have a really nice world, no grieving, no mining and all that stuff, just survival building of cool things. And we use existing villages as well as our own stuff, right? Somebody wants to make a mansion, go ahead, make a mansion, we'll connect it to the main road. And I think I'm really gonna do that. And if somebody doesn't like that, they can build in the existing world, I guess. That wouldn't be a bad thing either. Then we will have like a general world and just a new wild world. Then the wild world will just have a no mining rule. That is a reasonable compromise. You can mine to build, but don't like go, oh, I want to excavate a bunch of stuff, I'll ruin this environment. That's not what we want. The first time I tried 1.14, by the way, the performance was terrible. You hit a mob and it would just fly in the air for a while. It was just really undoable. But so far, besides when I just started, I guess it just needed to work on that render stuff. But when I just started, it had that a little bit. But just running around now, like if I hit this guy out of nowhere, that seems like normal. It doesn't seem to be a real problem. I really wish that there was a spruce village here, actually. That would be a nice one to end on, because they look so different. And we had 3. I can stop the video any second. I just don't want to stop playing. I'll just increase my risk a bit more. But it's almost like angry mobs are turned off for some reason. I don't know why. But I haven't turned anything off. I've set hardcore on and that's it. So I wonder if that's a snapshot thing. Foxes. They're so vivid in their color. I really like that. Their tails are big. Oh, there's a snow one as well, right? Is there? Do we know this for certain? That'd be cool. Yeah, I thought I would sleep at night and wake up, walk outside, and there would still already be a couple of phantoms bothering me, but so far so good. Am I going? Yeah, I'm going north. I'm doing fine. This stream probably ends with me. What happened here? Okay, I have to say this. When I started the stream, I'm the one that spawned in. I'm the first player, the only one. This is the first time I'm here. Nobody broke this. Was there a lava or something? What happened here? That is just super weird. But what I was about to say, the stream probably ends with me jumping around, looking in the distance, not really checking where I am, and just jumping into lava or something and dying. Let's see if we can get up here and get a bit of an overview where we are. Boop. Maybe I'm running right past the village. Or I just didn't see it and you guys saw it on the stream, but I'm not paying attention to the chat, so I missed it. See, now I have stuff for a bed. Let's just make something. It should help. But as you can see, surviving with some basic tools for multiple nights really isn't that difficult. So there's no need to use cheats, to play unfair. So don't worry about that. Just get online and have some fun. God, this place is awesome. Imagine having a wide path here that just goes up like this and just runs through this, and then alongside the paths are all like little huts and living quarters and hobbit holes and whatever. Oh gosh, it would be so awesome. I really hope we can end up with players that understand this concept and stick to that kind of design stuff and help us build this amazing place to explore as a community. I'll make sure I'm not going in circles. Yeah, I'm still going north. And that we don't end up with players that just like use it as a mining world. I think I have to talk about this with the staff maybe and see what their opinion is about a no mining rule and how we can kind of enforce that. Not to punish people, but maybe find a way to deal with it. Because, yeah. I think if we have a big area that we can connect, multiple continents that we can connect, that it would be really cool. Good thing I didn't fall in that hole. The music has ended. Maybe since I can't find another village right now, should I end the stream? I don't know. I'm having fun though, that's the thing. Like, I know I'm not that exciting, it's just a little boring thing. Oof, I made it. But I'm having fun, and as long as I play, I don't mind streaming. But my goal isn't really to do something or achieve something. My goal is more like go north, find some new villages or some new 1.14 stuff and just quickly check it out. And that's about it. And maybe inspire people with what I do and say and show. But they're like, man, I can't wait for 1.14. And indeed, I want to build like that as well. And we can build together. I think that's pretty awesome. Gravel has changed too. All the textures are new as well, by the way, in case you noticed. You haven't noticed. Let's see. I love that the landscape, that plains is really flat, but still has some height differences. That's the terminology. And that look at how it looks here. We got trees on top of there. We got stuff floating in the distance here. That's just amazing. And then the aquatic stuff is all over here. Man, a 1.14 world and some good players is gonna be awesome. Keep the land nice and be ready for 14.1, 14.2 and that sort of stuff. I think it's smart if we start with a border that is really small and we kind of work around expanding this border. And eventually when we are ready with all the pretty stuff and people are used to all the new rules and whatever, that we can just throw out that border and have an open world, but it has a basis of awesomeness to it. Well, it's clear that this biome does not have NPCs in it. If Vloop was still here, by the way, we'd have a conversation about what they could potentially do, like a little wish list of what would we want to see in 1.15 that didn't make it to 1.14. For example, what are the thoughts of people about having 2 ender dragons or 2 withers spawn under certain circumstances? Obviously not in easy mode, but how cool would it be that if you play in hard mode, you go to the end, that the ender dragon spawns, and right before you kind of kill it, that his little buddy shows up and helps revive the first one to make it actually a lot harder. And that if you spawn a wither, that you can't spawn it until that it doesn't do anything and you can't damage it until the other one is spawned, and then they kind of gang up on you. Maybe they'll shoot less fireballs and stuff, but or whatever they shoot. But I think that's that would be kind of nice. I have a feeling we just passed like 20 NPC villages and I'm just picking the wrong road. This biome is huge. I like it though. I really like it. I think we have to consider this. We'll have to test if we can use the existing ones in the other worlds without affecting them, and then have the wild world be a large biome 1.14 world. Hopefully with that custom generator that I've been talking about. But that developer of that plugin has been disappointingly sluggish. It's like burst development. I don't like that. It's unreliable. Yeah. Yeah, I think I've convinced myself I'm gonna call it quits in a second, unless I turn a corner here and just run into a new village. But I don't think anything is here, and I don't want to go through another night to waste another day. So I'll just say it one more time. I am Mr. Flores, and I was just playing 1.14 single player. Get a little bit of an idea of what to expect, and discover something new. Learn a little bit more about it. Get an impression of what the future holds for our servers. And we play normally on a multiplayer server called onemoreblock.com with players like Tidal, Sun and Rose, Macadam, Mystic, Paprikaatje, Wannabe Network, me, Vloop, everybody, like loads of people, and might not always be online at the same time. Wow, that looks like a nice... God, if this game had more of those corner world generation things, that'd be awesome. Ah, didn't die. I was hoping I'd die and that would be my last part of the stream, but I survived. I have armor on, of course. I have to find something else to end on with. Might not always play with everybody at the same time, but we're online daily. You can find us. Just join. It's a 1.13.2 survival server. Join with vanilla, because we are a fair play server. Optifine is fine, but any mod that gives an unfair advantage can result in a ban. So don't do it, please, because I don't want to ban people. I want to grow the community. I want to play with people that say, oh, that looked awesome. I wish I had a mansion on there, or I wish I had a farm area there, or I could turn this into a massive garden and, you know, play with my friends here. But this is what it is. Is this how I die tonight? In fire and lava? It's all my stuff. Didn't die... I don't know, I didn't die from any mobs. I was kind of disappointed. I thought after 5 minutes and one night I'd just die. But here we are. We're good. Mojang, if you're listening, could hardcore mode or whatever you want to call it be a little bit more difficult? Because if this is this easy, I might have to switch the server from normal to hard mode. And then instead of banning players, they just respawn. Because this was way too easy. Just one more look. I don't want to give up. I want to find that spruce village. It's just so awesome. But no. Oh, no. Could have died there. Didn't die either. There we go. Let's do this. Ah! Can't even die in hard mode. It's like on the dev screen in a second, you'll see the NPC village in the distance. Right. Didn't find any wither flowers, by the way, either. If it's hard mode, it would be nice if a couple of them would be changed to that. There is no fly mode for me right now, so I can't kind of fly up and find that village. I can't use locate. Doesn't work because we're in hard mode, so I can't find it either. I want that NPC village. I don't want to quit. Totally forgot to jump there. How come we didn't find anything? Then we find 3 within minutes of each other. Now, there is nothing nearby. I don't like that. Alright, I've tried my best to find it. I'm giving up. I've convinced myself this is it. I'm just boring myself right now. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit a bell like the one in the game. We now have bells. And let me know what you think about 1.14 and if you want our server to update or not. And I guess I'll just not die in the game. Maybe I'll just pick it up one day, come back here and actually do some proper survival with a couple of goals. Thanks Vloop for checking in. Sorry that your internet was in the way, otherwise we'd still have an awesome conversation, I'm sure. And see you guys around. Bye bye.